Hello everybody, today's topic is forensic analysis of HOAs or homeowners associations. Now, I know how we handle HOAs every month and I thought we had it covered until I heard many local lawsuit stories. I had no idea the problems and what changes are probably coming that will impact every homeowner, buyer, seller, and realtor working with HOAs. This is my interpretation and summary of a presentation at our sales meeting this past week. Because HOAs are becoming more of the standard today, at least in the Portland market, we have some serious issues popping up that most likely will result in future legislation, more disclosure, and more due diligence required, and it will impact all of us. There are many lawsuits and issues stacking up around HOAs and condos today more than ever before. Here is one of the stories I think will communicate the problem and will help you and give you a heads up. Imagine that you are interested in buying a business. Anyone buying a business or businesses has to have experience or hire a professional person to help evaluate the risk and the purchase of the business. This is pretty easy to understand and it's a good business practice. Items we ask for would be profit and loss statements, the company's financials from a CPA for the past few years. These documents are absolutely required in order to evaluate the business and determine if it's a good purchase or a risky purchase. Here's the developing problem. How many people do you know who are able to read, interpret, and analyze the financial condition of a business? Most people, including realtors, are not experts in this area. Are you? I review our financials every single month. I know what we did, what's pending, what our profit is, and exactly where we are. Lawsuits are cropping up because the public is not being protected by the HOAs. HOAs, realtors, builders are not providing the true picture of the current financials because they are not looking at the long-term financial picture. Here's an example that was given. Suppose you buy into a nice remodeled condo that's 20 years old. In 5 years, a new roof is going to have to be put on the entire complex. So the HOA is looking at $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 is needed in the reserve account to pay for that. Is the money there? Will the funds be there for these expenses? What about ongoing expenses or any needed repairs or upgrades or remodeling plans? Who's managing the financials of the HOA? Are they doing a good job, or will they be in trouble in 5, 10 years down the road because there are not enough reserves? This is why things are heating up with the HOAs. I know many of us realtors are saying, hey, we have a form that protects the buyers and us. That's true, but does it do enough? Imagine this. You help some folks get into a condo, and in a year or 5 years or 10 years, there is an assessment to each owner of thousands of dollars. There are many, many local horror stories of large assessments because the HOA didn't plan for the long term, 10, 20, 30 years. Now, the nice folks that you helped are not so nice because they have to sell now and they have a large bill to pay. Selling with a large assessment or a lawsuit can be very difficult, not to mention you receiving referrals from these folks might go down because you got them into this mess. Do you have enough to study, scrutinize, analyze the financials, and ask the right questions and protect yourself from legal problems? What you will see in the future is more legislation, more forms to protect yourself and the public. One way to do this right now, is to have a reserve study done. It costs about typically $350 for an expert to analyze the HOA. Right now, 1 block away from me, I can look at it, I can see it, $800 just to get a condo certification before you buy. The certification is simply a document asking the right questions, but it appears it is not enough. The real question is the HOA leadership managing and planning for the future good or not good? The reserve study will help protect you and help keep your nice referring clients good clients. Find the full presentation, full PowerPoint presentation at our video blog, mrc21.com later today. Also see portlandrealestatecareer.com. That's portlandrealestatecareer.com to get your 2017 business plan in a few minutes. I hope this helps. It certainly helped us. If you have any questions, contact me. Next week, Facebook Live, 10 a.m. The topic is when your friends, acquaintances, and neighbors list or buy real estate without you. Why does that happen? Have a great weekend.